And then what I'll do is just start to open.
Oh, yeah.
And then close off a little bit.
Yeah, you can really feel it when you open that way, yeah.
G'day guys, Aaron and Jason here from MMT. We're going to show you a little video today of treating the glute, the TFL, and the ITB. So people out there that might experience that kind of tension around the outside of their leg, might be in their hip, you might have started running in the new year and you might be experiencing some pain. We're going to show you the areas that we're going to treat that would actually fix you. So we can see here the side of someone's leg, the glute and the TFL. TFL's at the front of the hip, how they both come down and kind of form the ITB here, which sits on top of the outside quad muscle. When all these structures get stiff, overworked, they can become quite painful. You can get trigger points in them and that can refer pain down the leg, and it kind of kicks off this chain of tension that goes down the outside of the leg. This is a cool chart here, this anatomy trains chart. Sorry, Jace, I just stabbed you with the book then.
That's
so you can see how it travels down there. So that's what we want to treat on Jace today. For all you people out there that may be feeling this, we'll give you a bit of an example of what we do here at MMT. So we've got Jason's nice glute here revealed for us. Good living anatomy structure Jason is. So yeah, as a body worker, what you do is I like to find the landmark of the sacrum, which is here with the outside of my palm. And then we're just kind of gliding down, tracing down that sacrum to really warm up all these glute max fiber tissues. So glute max is the kind of most powerful muscle of the body, the biggest muscle in terms of what it can do output-wise. I think the masseter in the jaw actually is pound for pound the strongest, but the glute max is so important for health. But yeah, the great way to warm this up is to do this palm technique here, and sometimes you don't need to go too heavy onto this because it is a somewhat superficial muscle close to the surface, but these strokes are a great way that we can just warm it up, get rid of any kind of superficial adhesions that are in the area. Got a little bit of wax on Jason already, but we're just still going quite slow. I can feel some kind of ropiness of the deeper
just there.
External rotators that are there potentially too. But yeah, this is a really nice way that you can just get rid of some kind of tonicity, hypertonicity in the muscle, so you could potentially do some deeper work. And the beauty about this stuff is, because the glute max actually goes and forms the ITB, if we take some tension out up north up here, it's actually going to change the way the leg feels and maybe some kind of anchoring points that are causing the outside of the leg to be sore too. So yeah, that's why it's so important to look at these things like anatomy trains and just kinetic chains in general with the body, because sometimes you can be very hyper-focused on a certain pain point, but you're missing a bit of a different picture of something further up the chain or further down the chain, or even referral patterns too, because when muscles have trigger points in them, they do refer pain to other areas. So what you may be feeling at a certain area of the body is more of a referral from a different point. So that was good, Jace.
Felt good through there, Aaron.
Wasn't too bad. What we're going to do now is work off the greater trochanter a little bit here, because that glute max does come and kind of, the insertion forms into the ITB. So what we can do is pin that greater trochanter there with the underside of my palm. Just wait there, just hold that weight there. It kind of feels good to have that pushed into. Good little mobilization of the hip joint happening here too. And then what I'll do is just allow that to sink, and then hopefully Jace will just kind of let me traverse upwards a little bit here to kind of deload again the tension that's coming down into this ITB here. How's it feeling there, bro?
Yeah, it's good. Like just that extra wait time like allows, because a lot of people are sensitive through the glutes when they get treatment for the first time. So yeah, they can tense up and really fight against you. So just that extra, like Ninja always says, weight with weight. So just giving it a bit of extra time, sinking, holding that spot, and then slowly starting to move. It just allows people that time to relax and accept the pressure. And yeah, there's no, like, I don't feel like I'm fighting against you there. And I just feel like it's opening that glute tissue up.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of, it is in fact doing that, opening some things up, just peeling layers back.
And because going back to our philosophies of like things get stuck into where they attach, so yeah, clearing away from that greater trochanter, opening those fibers up.
Yeah. So I might do another one, just pin that greater trochanter again, but I feel like maybe coming up more glute med wise could be good for you, man. I can feel like there's a little bit of a spot. Whether it's a trigger point or just like a bit of a hardening in here.
There's a little bit in there. It's still not too on. Yeah.
Something coming up now.
It's just a little bit, but not too bad there.
Nice and slowly. I'm feeling like the angle is making me go this way a little bit, so you can see how I'm just following the tissues, not fighting it, just allowing where Jason's body's kind of directing me to go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we're starting to get some good
Some
spots.
good stuff there. So I might do a little bit of an elbow stroke there on Jay. So once again, just rest the pressure there, and then just slowly sink up into that there. So this is the kind of nugget here that nearly everyone has.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you pin into this, you get that sensation that something's a bit stuck there, or it's like a necessary pain or sensation to go through. And yeah, this one can often be the place that you get like a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball if you want to get some treatment done yourself from home. Definitely something there, Jace.
Yeah, such a good spot to hit though, and just hold it. And even just that short amount of time you've held there, I feel like I can let it go a bit more.
Something's changed a
Let
little
it in
bit.
a bit deeper.
Yeah, and you're sensing that's still a good point. You feel like you need me to direct my pressure anywhere different, or is that pretty on it?
I think you can follow that upwards now, I reckon. It's, yeah.
Yeah, so this is just really vitally important to make sure that the trigger points up here are dealt with. And then, yeah, you change the way the leg feels, and then you can do the work into the ITB without it being still taut, because all these structures up here are still tight. That's good there, Jace.
Feeling good. Not too much sharp, or it's just that therapeutic sensation of hitting spots, like you're coming up to something again there.
Yeah, so I'll just slow down there. It feels like I'm even maybe getting into some piriformis maybe there.
Yeah.
Just fell into a little bit of a different spot there, so just pinning that for Jace. And what we might do as well, just show you a little bit of a dynamic move. Once Jace allows me in there a little bit, there's definitely some stuff going on under the surface here.
Yeah, it feels a bit deeper than just the superficial layers there. Yeah.
So what we might do now is I'll just maintain that pressure. It's really important when you start doing any passive or active stuff, just give them a little bit of time to just chill out there before you go and grab their leg or anything like that. So I've just maintained my pressure there. I'm not going to go any harder. Just get him used to letting go of that leg a little bit. Yeah, that's good there, man. And then what I'll do is just start to open. And then close off a little bit.
Yeah, you can really feel it when you open that way, yeah.
And then close. It's good. Open. Close it off. It's good, man. Give him a few little ones there just to kind of chill out that leg a little bit. And then again, open.
It's that new angle. Like you haven't moved, but just a slight twist of your elbow.
It changes it, doesn't it, man? Open. Beautiful. Give him a little bit of breather again. One more time, I reckon. So now that I can tell things are relaxed, like there's not as much tension, there's not as much kind of unconscious tensing of the muscles on Jason's end, so I know the tissue's changing. We'll go for one more. And then back, and then keep holding that leg, slowly sink out. And then beautiful.
Legs never felt so free.
What I'm going to do is just one more through here, just working down the line of that iliac crest now. So parking on that point there, and then I'm going to take it down through here, just to see if we can unglue anything that's stuck on that iliac crest there, because we've done a lot of work around the sacrum and a bit around the greater trochanter. But let's do some stuff around.
There can always be some nasty trigger points around that iliac crest,
Definitely.
like just under that little lip. Yeah.
A little bit in here so far, James?
No, that's actually all right. I think, yeah, coming around there and even angling up a little bit is normally a couple of good spots. But that's actually pretty good.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it's something coming up a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
there.
okay.
That's the one.
Something there.
Just a little bit more tender. But,
So these are those ones that can mimic sciatica. So if you've ever got sciatic symptoms, yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of getting a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball or an elbow into these spots here. See if we can melt them and change the way you feel. Ooh. Doing good, Jace.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of tuck around there.
A little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
All in all, pretty good.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So that glute is nice and released now. So what we're going to do is get Jason up onto his side. And we're going to show you some side lying stuff. Not with the pillow. What we'll do, Jace, get the little bolster here for you. There you go. Open the legs up. Tuck the knees. All right. And we'll show some side lying stuff here. Oh yeah, give you a little bit of a...
Perfect draping.
Not the best at draping, am I? So yeah, side lying's a nice way to treat the ITB, just for one, because it's so exposed. We can see every part of it. So yeah, we've got the glute obviously forming, coming down into here to get into the ITB. We've also got the TFL as well here, which comes down into the ITB. But yeah, always start with palms, just so you get an understanding of what this person like in terms of their sensitivities. Because yeah, like Jay said about the glute, the ITB is definitely one where you can be pretty jumpy.
Yeah.
How's your head there, mate? I better give you a pillow.
No, it's good. It's all right. It's how I sleep. My pillow's about this size. So.
I'll give you a pillow here, brother.
Oh, thanks, Aaron.
There you go, mate.
Much better.
Look at that. Perfect. All right. That's enough of the palm.
Let's get into the serious business.
Get into the serious business. So, starting on the greater trochanter, you can see how I'm kind of hooking up, picking up the slack. And we're kind of not using the bony part of my elbow. I'm trying to use the meaty part. So, pick up the slack, sink in there.
It's easier to handle when it's that fleshy part rather than if you went straight into the bony forearm. It's quite intense. Even that's got a bit on it.
Yeah, so nice and slow. Bit on it, Jace.
It's all right. It was just more the initial shock, I think, of getting it treated. It's been a while, and it's always pretty tender for me to get treated. So
yeah, it's such a thick band of just tenderness, fascial tension, isn't it? And it is a force transmitter, the ITB, so it actually has a big role in propulsion, stability, and yeah, transmitting force between the upper and the lower body, because it has a pretty important role to play in the oblique slings, which is what propels us through life. But yeah, it's like a load-bearing structure. But there's a lot of conjecture in terms of can you do manual therapy on it as well. And we're not actually, say, releasing the tension here. It's more just I think, flushing the pain receptors, hydrating it, new blood flow, and that's what makes it feel better. That's why you have a good outcome. When you get off the table, you feel different, you know, because we've actually flushed it, new life into there. Especially when you're going at this pace, yeah, you're just leaving no stone unturned. Every skerrick is released. There you go.
Yeah, good. No, it's actually just that dull, deep pressure, but nothing too overbearing.
Starting to roll a little bit more through here. But yeah, the beauty of this area too is you can do multiple strokes on different lines, just so you can catch different areas. So we're going pretty much flush bang on it here, but we can probably do one down the back side and one down maybe the front side as well, but we'll see what Jace can handle.
Sort of hamstring fascial lines and the quad fascial line.
Yeah, what people don't realise is just how lateral the vastus lateralis sits.
Especially if people are stronger in their quads. Like you can see it in people with big quads. It's almost like their quad wraps around into... It almost takes over their hamstring with some people.
100%,
where they've got that imbalance, they might just be working, or it might be a lot more stronger, through their quads and their hamstrings. So it is important to break down these tissues through here.
So probably coming a little bit more hammy now, or just the backside of the ITB. Not really hammy yet, but see what Jason's got here. Trying to hold his leg back a little bit.
I'm trying not to run away.
Falling off the table a bit.
Oh.
Bit there, bro.
Just a little bit there. Just a new sensation for me, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
You're doing good, man. Did you ever get much through your ITBs?
No, I haven't had a lot of ITB treatment.
Me either too. Like, I reckon back before I started here 10 years ago, I used to get maybe a little bit, but I reckon the lifting and
I think a lot of our strengthening stuff geared towards making sure we're strong around those areas. It doesn't allow the ITB to have to overtake and overwork. So
Nice work, man. Before we work through the front side, it might be worthwhile just having a look at the TFL a little bit. What do you reckon?
Have a little bit of fun, why
just because
not?
we're here, see what we
Introduce yourself.
See what we can do. Say hello. It's a new year. See what we've got, eh? TFL can be pretty brutal sometimes.
A couple of shorter running sessions, but
you have?
Might not be too much in the TFL.
Not too much there?
No, that feels pretty good.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just
As
do a
people
little.
probably seen in other videos, TFL can be pretty intense in here.
Pretty camping. You're alright.
Yeah, that feels good. Just no referral pain, no real burning fire sensation that you can get when TFL's really sore. There's a little bit more there, but nothing.
Just trying to locate it a little bit. If you come from through here, Leo, you'd probably be able to see underneath through Jace there, just where I'm pushing into. Not too bad. Thumbs are gone.
No, that's not bad.
It's not bad. Maybe further back. Nothing.
Little bit, but no. Nah.
You're okay. Jason's TFL is clean.
Oh, who would have thought?
I reckon maybe up in...
Yeah, there's a bit there.
A little bit up in there, maybe.
Still
not too bad though.
Nah.
Cool.
Nothing that I'll be like, oh yeah, keep going for it.
Well, let's get stuck into the front side of it, see if this
This might
more
have a bit
quad...
Very good.
Is that already a bit... How you doing?
Yeah.
We might hit the roof here.
Might kick the camera out of Leo's hand if he's too close.
I got his leg, Leo. We're all good. Different feeling to the other ones in there. What's the...
Bit more, yeah, intense sort of sensation. Again, that once I sort of relax myself and calm down, it's not too bad as I come onto it. Is it good
New
spot
there. It's good, man. I feel like we're starting to move a little bit, so it'll start to get a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's flowing. That's what I've noticed with a lot of the strokes is you're not having to park on spots, which generally indicates there's more tension in areas when the treatment stops or you really have to hold and pin spots.
Yeah, yeah.
It's felt like it's moved quite freely, which is good.
Bit more of a flush.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely feels like I'm not forcing it. It's just more allowing me to flow.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't felt any really big speed bumps or anything in the quad there. Sometimes when people are really tight, yeah, you get a big ball of tension there. It's real nasty.
No, that was good,
pretty
man.
good.
So I might look at some stuff off the knee now too, just where the ITB comes and attaches into here. Just see if there's much. Just do a few light strokes to warm up.
Does tend to be where people are a lot more tense. You sort of hit the both ends of the ITB, where you can have the greatest effect. Oh, yeah.
A little bit in there. Yeah, so I might focus on that for a few thumb strokes, see if we can get rid of that little nugget.
There.
A little bit there. Yeah, so just get a little bit of blood flow in this spot for him.
A little bit of referral to just below lateral knee.
A little bit of something on it there. So just go a little double thumb for you in here.
Good.
Bit there, Jace.
Straight into the patella.
Straight into the knee.
Tendon.
So that'll be a pretty common referral pattern from in here. Beautiful. Nice.
Good, yeah. It's great.
Beautiful. We might just do one flush going back up the other way.
Send me on the way.
And then Bob's your auntie. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that's it. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
First one of the year.
See what he's got here. Do we give him a bit of curry? Do you give the viewers what they want?
No, they don't want it. They
don't want Jason in a bit of...
They
No, they want you to be cherry ripe though, Jace, I think.
Get me right for sprints. Oh.
It's good, Jason.
It's good. Oh. Not as bad as I was expecting. There's a little one. Oh, I'm working up a sweat though.
Yeah. It is hot in here. It's a hot day in Melbourne.
Yeah, Leo's going to be struggling behind the camera, I reckon.
Nice, Jace.
Oh, that's... Through it.
Through it. There we go. Well, there it is, guys. So, glute max, bit of TFL, just generally releasing the glute muscle to help the ITB as well. So if you're feeling like you've got some tension, some pain, you might be actually feeling a little bit skew-if as well. You might have some referral down the leg or just some grabbing in the ITB. Make sure you treat the glute, treat the TFL, then roll out the ITB, or better yet, come in and see one of our guys. So thanks for that, guys.
Thank
First
you.
one of the year. We'll see you for many more.
See ya.
Bye.